Pygmy cories are tiny catfish that make perfect fish for nano tanks and do really well with a lot of fish that just won't harm them. They're also very cute, which is just one of the million reasons why they're such good pets. These little guys are found in South America in places like the Amazon basin and the Nanay River. They will need a temperature of around 22 to 27 degrees Celsius and a pH of around 6 to 7.5. These fish are also pretty hardy, which makes them good pets for beginners, unlike discus who just die if you look at them wrong, but they can still be a little bit sensitive, so it's important that you care for them properly. Although they are small, only getting around 2 to 3 centimeters, they will need a tank of at least 30 liters and a group of around 4, but more is always better. Their tank should have natural, non-dyed sand or gravel, and lots of plants for them to hide in, and also to make the water quality better. Hardscape is optional, but it makes the tank look a lot prettier and also gives them more places to hide. You'll also need a heater if you live somewhere cold, and a filter if you don't have a whole load of plants, and a light for the plants. They also like sleeping on wide-leaf plants, so you can get them plants like Anubias, Java ferns, and Amazon swords. Cory catfish in general are known for their goofy personalities and doing things like stacking on top of each other and sleeping together, or stuffing their little faces into the sand. Because they're so small and peaceful, it means you can safely keep them with shrimp, which can be pretty hard to find tank mates for. You can also keep them with things like tetras, guppies, plecos, bettas, and smaller species of gouramis. Just make sure you're not keeping them with anything like bigger catfish or cichlids. Basically any fish that can fit them in their mouths will likely try and eat them. So make sure you don't keep them with anything like that. Pygmy cories will eat a very wide variety of foods like chopped bloodworms, brine shrimp, finely chopped prawns, and will pick off little bits of cucumber and zucchini. You can also feed them pellets and flakes, but as I say in every video, you should not only feed them pellets and flakes, because it just makes them a lot healthier and happier in the long run. If you want to breed pygmy cories, then the first thing you need to know is their genders. Males are much thinner and smaller, and the females are bigger and chunkier. To get them to breed, you can try doing a cooler water change to simulate the rainy weather, which is when they breed. It's also better to have their own tank so that other fish aren't in there that will eat their eggs. They will also try and eat their eggs. Not all the time, but a lot of the time, cory catfish do eat their own eggs. So you can try taking them out with something like a card, scrape it down the side of the tank, or just the part of the tank where the eggs are, and try and collect them, or take out the adults as soon as they're finished breeding. When the female is laying the eggs, she will usually hold 2 to 3 between her pelvic fins to be fertilized by the male, and they'll usually lay around 100 eggs, and will take around 4 days to hatch. If you take good care of these fish and give them a good life, they should live around 5 years, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, and that's basically everything you need to know about them. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, because I'm really close to 100 subscribers, and it would be awesome if you could. Now here is your onion update. So in my previous video, Onion was looking really bad. He was like just horrible. There are a few things that I suspect could have caused this, but I think it was a bacterial infection, and he sadly did not make it. About 4 days after he was just not improving, like 4 days he was just looking terrible. He got up a few times, like maybe 2 days after I separated him. He was looking a little bit better, but on day 4 I decided I'm going to put him down, but I didn't actually need to because he ended up dying before I did. So it's pretty heartbreaking. I've had him for only 2.5 years, so his age was probably more 3 years, which is not the oldest he could have been. So it's pretty heartbreaking that this has happened, but you know, when you're owning lots of fish and you get attached to them, like, you're gonna lose fish, and that's just what happens when you own fish. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.